بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. So we have finished our jumla ismiya, we finished our jumla fa'liya, and now we're discussing addition to jumla fa'liya, things we can add on to jumla fa'liya to create additional meaning. Okay? Yes? So today we want to discuss the particle qad and laqad. These can come before a jumla fa'liya. So the particle qad is a harf, two-letter word, so harf, it's like a harf. You can bring it before a verb, usually fa'lul madi, almost always fa'lul madi. And what does it do? It creates an emphasis. Okay, what's this called? Harfu tahqiqin. What's qad called? Qad called. What's qad called? What's it called? What's it called? It's called harfu tahqiq, meaning a particle to create an emphasis. Is it amil or ghayr amil? It's ghayr amil. What's ghayr amil mean? It doesn't cause any grammatical change to the sentence. So harfu tahqiq is qad, and it does what? It causes no change to the sentence. For example, okay, qad sami Allah. So sami'a we know is what? What's sami'a? To hear. So what's this in tarkib? Fa'il. The word Allah is the fa'il. And before that, cause no grammatical change, you add what? Harfu tahqiq. What does it do? Creates emphasis. Okay? How do you translate this? Indeed. Similar to what? Harfu mushabbah bil fa'il inna. So indeed Allah has heard. So you have harfu tahqiq, fa'il is sami'a, and fa'il is Allah. The word Allah. Do you understand? Yes? What you can do as well is with the harf tahqiq of qad, you add lam. So instead of just saying qad by itself, what do you say? Qad la. No, not qad la. What? Laqad. Okay? And this lam, like lam al-ibtida, remember we said it's not a reflective translation, is it? Lam al-ibtida, when we've done it, we say you can't really bring this in as an emphasis, but it's not really 100% shown in English. So, instead of saying qad sami Allah, we can say what? La qad sami Allah. So you say lam is lam al-ibtida, harf al-tahqiq is qad, laqad. And it's sami Allah, sami as a fa'il, and fa'il is the word is the word Allah. Okay? You following me? So what we're saying here, we're adding things onto the jumla fa'liya. We've done ismiya already. So what we're doing, we are adding what? We're adding things onto the jumla fa'liya. What we said first of all was, we can change the sentence order. Okay? And there are many reasons for that. One reason of changing the sentence order from fa'il, fa'il, maf'ul to bringing the maf'ul bihi before the fa'il, or bringing the maf'ul bihi even before the fa'il, was to create emphasis. Yes? That was one thing we discussed. Then we discuss now, is that what? We can add another particle to create emphasis. Just as inna comes on the fa'il jumla ismiya, you can put qad or laqad on the jumla fa'liya to create the same indeed or certainly meaning. Are you following me? Okay? And what we're saying here is, what's kana? What do you call kana? Fa'ilun naqis. So it's a fa'il, isn't it? It's naqis, but it's a fa'il. So this as you can have kana, you have qad on a fa'il madi, you can also have qad on a fa'il naqis. So for example, qad kana Muhammadun sadiqa. Just to create an emphasis now. Indeed, Muhammad was true. Okay? Yes? قَدْ يَعْلَمُ اللَّهِ. This is a فعل مضارع. So basically, as a rule of thumb, remember, قَدْ only comes in ماضي, and it only comes in مضارع when you're talking about Allah. Okay? قَدْ only comes on which فعل? ماضي or مضارع? ماضي. And it comes on مضارع when you're talking about Allah. Other than that, it's not used like this. Okay? So, قَدْ يَعْلَمُ اللَّهِ. How do you tarkib of this? Your turn. Ji? يَعْلَمُ is what? Fa'il. What's the fa'il? The word Allah is the fa'il. And how do we label qad? We say harfu tahqiq. A word for emphasis. And how would you translate this? Indeed, You put a comma after indeed, you say, indeed, Allah knows. Yes? Next one. لَقَدْ سَمِعَ اللَّهُ. We've done this before. So lam is the lam al-ibtida. قد is harf al-tahqiq. فعلا فاعل. We've done that one before. Okay? Yes? So if we have a look now, we're saying here, we are creating emphasis in a sentence. And last lesson we said here, one way of creating emphasis was changing the sentence order. How do you create emphasis? One way. Whatever you want to emphasize, you bring it earlier in its original place. You bring the maf'ul bihi earlier, you bring the maf'ul lahu earlier, the maf'ul fihi earlier. Or when you bring it earlier, what's that called? Maf'ulun bihi muqaddam, or maf'ul lahu muqaddam, or maf'ulun fihi muqaddam. Yes? And today we said, we can also add harfu tahqiq, either on its own or along with lam al-ibtida, to create additional emphasis on the jumla. And we said qad usually comes on fa'lul madhi, al-fa'lul madhi, but if you're talking about Allah, it can also come on fa'lul mudhari. Does everybody understand that? Any questions? No? Subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika, wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu